I know exactly what your life looks like. You wake up, go to school or work, maybe the gym on a good day, then scroll till you sleep and repeat all over again until the weekend. Every day just goes a little bit faster than the rest, and months ago feel like yesterday. I know this because this is how my life was just a little while ago. In this video, I'm going to talk about one thing that I've implemented that has really helped me. Because guys, life isn't supposed to fly by like this. It's supposed to be beautiful. It's supposed to make you cry just from the gratitude of being alive and being able to experience it. Gotten so emotional from just the catharsis of making progress in life. And that can be possible for y'all too. So how do we tap into a little bit more of the beauty in life? You build skills. You build hobbies, but not in the way you think. Because you've definitely heard this advice before, right? And maybe you weren't consistent at all with it, but I'm gonna teach y'all how to make skill building or hobby building actually fun and allow you to be consistent with it so you can start making progress in other parts of your life and just stretch out your lifetime. Because if you're doing the same thing over and over and over, your life will just fly by like it's nothing. The thing is, most people, now I fell victim to this too, make it a game of discipline. They'll hear about a skill or start a hobby and they'll be like, oh my goodness. The first thought would be, I can make money from this. How do I make money from this? I want to learn how to code, or I want to start buying or collecting items and start a YouTube channel about it. And that's the quickest way to just get burnt out, because immediately trying to monetize something makes it just part of your work block. And then you're just working for longer and it doesn't even matter. First, you got to create for yourself, then you can create for others. So that's the complete wrong way to go about this. So what's the best way? One, you got to try a lot of things. I'm going to give you all a list of all the things that I've tried. There's so many, and all of the ones I'm planning to do at the end of this video. This serves two purposes. One, just the simple act of exploring and trying new things is fun. If you pick up a new thing, that's completely boring, I bet you the first time you do it, it's gonna be a blast just because it's novel and new. So that already adds some nice time to your life, where instead of scrolling YouTube or Reels for the 10th hour straight, you're just trying something new. And even if you're absolute garbage at something, if you keep a good mindset and embrace your own shittiness, you'll have a blast. And two, you'll actually be able to gauge what are the most fun things for you to do and make a list ranking them in funness. Because the idea is to find things that you just naturally want to do more than scrolling or watching videos or anything else you want to cut down on. Another part of this is you can even find things that you can do at the same time as, say, scrolling Instagram or watching TV, like crochet, for example. You can just put something on the TV and then crochet idly with your hands, and that still gives you a new thing to learn, and it still makes your life a lot more fun, and you get to watch TV anyways. Now you might say, right, if you're one of the self-improvement dudes, what happened to discipline? Shouldn't we do, whether we like it or not? No, genuinely, use your discipline to start the activity and get out of bed, basically. But if for some reason you're mid-stroke and you're fuck, dude, I just don't want to golf today, just don't do it. Instead, just do something else. And it's really helpful once you have a list of other fun things that you can do. It just makes things easier, because a lot of the friction is just finding out what to do, because there's so many different things to try and do that once you have a list of what to do, that really will help you. And what this does is it associates the time where you're building skills and hobbies always to positive emotions. If you want to make this even stronger, you can add something good on top of the hobby as well. One YouTuber I used to watch, he would add chocolates whenever he was reading. So the only time he'd have, sweets is when he's reading or after he meditates. And last tip before the list, focus on progression. Really get excited about it. I want you to see something that I drew. Look how shit this is, but it got me here, which is also kind of shit compared to the best artist in the world. But I got here from here by getting excited about this horrible thing as I was about this tree. And now soon I'll be here. And I get better every single time I draw. Okay, now that we know how to build skills, what are some skills to build? I'll give you a couple lists of everything that I've done in the past year. And it's so easy, it makes your extremely limited time on Earth more fun. And another thing is, if people already do these things, you can get them to teach you and get closer to them because you're embracing their hobbies, and they'll be super excited to teach you. So you not only get more hobbies, but you also make more friends. And it's so easy to do. Now, I need you to stick with me real quick, because this is the most important part of the video. Because remember what we do on this channel? We build. Time to talk about politics. What? Now, what the fuck do new skills have to do about politics? Everything. Think about it, right? AI is coming. I hate it as much as you do, but it's coming. At this rate of advancement, in at most, 20 or 50 years, we're gonna get to a future where, the robots are doing stuff. Necessary work is obsolete. That's within our lifetimes. Yes, me and you. Probably within our working lifetimes as well. And, well, you should be afraid. How do we not be afraid? Skill building. Stick with me, right? A future where all of our essential needs are covered by robots is only bad under our current, system because people need to work to live. So when work becomes non-necessary for society to function, the best work, the most immune to AI work, the work that we need to one day shape our society around is the work that gives us joy. Because when there's not any more necessary work, work must become the joy. Work must become the purpose. And we need to think about what's going to happen after this version of our economy. And the first step to building a better world is one in our imagination, to actually think about what we want the world to look like in 50 years and start to implement what we want the world to look like in 50 years. And an essential part of this is what I said in the beginning, because when there's no work, humans can't be fulfilled by infinite scroll until death. So imagine a world where we're free to not only explore our passions, build skills, and create art. Imagine a world where imagine a world where we not only have our needs met by AI and robots, and we're not led by warlords and oligarchs, but we're free to explore our passions, build skills, and create art that makes us and others feel better. You can build that world for yourself currently with skills and beauty right now, but soon we will have to build that world. Good night, y'all.